Hi friends, so I'm back with my new video. In today's video, we'll be learning how we can create a Solace consumer via RDP. We'll be completing this complete integration in 4 steps. First is we'll be writing the consumer code. In second step, we'll be deploying the application on the cloud. In third step, we'll be setting up the RDP on the Solace cloud with the endpoints provided by the Google Cloud. And in the last step, we'll be building and doing the testing. Let's go to the code first. So friends, what I have done is that in my previous video, the publisher which I created basically, so it would be publishing the message in this format only. So just for the unmarshalling purpose, I have defined the struct, and then in the main function I have defined the web server, and then these are the two REST endpoints defined. The first one I'll be using for testing purpose only, just to see that my application is successfully deployed or not. And second, this endpoint will be using for the event consuming purpose. And then this is the function. So friends, in my previous video I already explained that how you can create the REST endpoint. So here also I followed the similar approach, that is, under the context I provided the REST headers, that is a request writer and request, and then whatever the request basically I will be getting with the help of IOUtil, I'll be reading that the whole body, and then I'll be doing the unmarshalling with the help of this code, and we'll be mapping the whole payload in this struct which I defined. Now just for the verification purpose, I have actually added a new function, that is, whatever the messages my consumer will be reading, it will be pushing in MongoDB. So for that I have added the function here. In my previous video I already explained that how you can create the function to perform the CRUD or insert operation, I would say. So this part is done. And friends, I have checked in this code in GitHub. I already deployed the whole code on the Google Cloud, and this is the service which is created, and it is actually running on this IP, which means both the API would be listening on this IP itself. So what I did is I copied this information. Now we will go to Solace PubSub. And this is actually the interface which I shown in my previous video. So we need to go inside the message VPN connection, and then these are the list of various integration which is provided. So we'll using the RDP, so we'll go in the REST section. So create any new RDP REST delivery point. There is an option available on the right side. We need to click here and REST. So friends, I already have created this REST consumer. Inside this you will see that there are two options available. One is enable, second is a client profile. So I have selected default. Now coming to the next information, which is defining the interface. I am inside this REST consumer tab, and then on the right side you see there is option available to define the REST consumer. So on click you need to put the information, and then I already created this in advance, so we can go inside. So these are the list of information we need to provide. That is the first thing, which is the host. So this information I got from the cloud. So post deploying my application on the cloud, I got the external endpoints. So port and IP I mentioned here. My method is post. Number of outgoing connection count, currently it is 3. Very important information, connection retry delay. So friends, what happen is that if there is a delay, endpoint is down, so what is the duration after which it will again hit the retry. So you can define this information here. So I have mentioned as 3 seconds. And then authentication, I have not put any authentication, so it is none. And here I have defined my interface. So if you see in the code, these are the two interfaces defined, and this interface I have copied from here and I have put it here. So on this particular interface, my pub sub will be publishing the events. So friends, this is done. Now if you see on the message VPN side, so total 3 REST connections are mentioned, which means currently 3 connections are created for the RDP. So now we'll go to, I have defined the consumer. Now next thing is that I need to bind the queue also. So we need to go inside this option, queue bind, and then inside that what I have done is I already added this queue. So in case you want to add any queue, you can click on the right side option, and then on the drop down you will see the list of queue which you already have created. You can select and you can click on the create button, and after that it will display here. So friends, this way you can define your RDP. So now it is done. Here this is the Mongo. If there is no message inside this, what we would do is we'll publish one message, and then we'll see that our whole implementation working as expected or not. So again I'll go to my terminal. So friends, in my last video I explained that how we can create the publisher for Solace. So I'm executing the same code and I'll be publishing the message in the Solace cloud, and then we'll see that whether our consumer is working proper or not. So I'll execute this code. So friends, if you see that my publisher has published this message in the Solace. Now let's go back to Solace queue. So this RDP message delivery confirmation, there is a one message successfully delivered. Now we can go inside the Atlas and see whether we have got the message in the MongoDB or not. So what we can do is, there is option available on the right side to refresh, and yes, we have got the message in our MongoDB. So friends, this way we can see that how we have published the message from my publisher, and then my consumer, with the help of RDP, it has accepted the message from the Solace and then published the same message, or I would say inserted the message in the MongoDB. So friends, this is how you can create your consumer and the pipeline. Please let me know in case you have any doubt or any of the topic, because I'm just trying to make a very small videos targeting to one single topic. So in case you feel that you want more information on any of these steps, please put it on the comment section, so that accordingly I can make the video or I can provide the proper clarification on that. So friends, if you like my video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that whatever videos I'll be publishing, you will get the notification. Thank you friends.